I'm back. I know it's been a while, it's been about 4 weeks or something like that, but I'm finally back and I'm doing my review on Man of Steel. Last night I went to see Man of Steel with my friend Jimmy B. Unfortunately he can't do the review with me because he lives somewhere else, but I don't really care about that, to be honest. But anyway, Man of Steel, that's the important thing. Right, was it a good movie? Yeah. It was a good movie. It was directed by Zack Snyder, who's a very visual director. He's directed 300 and Watchmen, and also Christopher Nolan, who directed The Dark Knight. He was co-producing it as well. So a great team to get a franchise back up and running like Superman, because there's never really been a good Superman movie. But this one was good. Henry Cavill, or Cavill, however you say it. He was awesome as the Man of Steel. He was brilliant. Also, Lawrence Fishburne was in it, you know, Morpheus from The Matrix, but he doesn't play that big of a part. He's the owner or the leading producer of the Daily Planet, but that doesn't really matter. Shannon Curtis as General Zod, who's the baddie in this. He was when he was on screen, he was absolutely brilliant. There was nothing wrong with him. He was fantastic even. The movie starts off on Krypton, so it's an origin story. It starts off on Krypton. The movie starts off with his mum giving birth to Superman, and then they send it off to Earth. But you spend quite a long time on Krypton, about half an hour, which is alright actually. It works out pretty well, and then you see the destruction of Krypton, which is just awesome. It's really cool. And then like later on in the movie you got all these action sequences, and they're just mind-blowing. They're crazy, which I quite like actually. But it's very unrealistic, but it's very entertaining to watch. You just see Zod and Superman just go through all these buildings, and they just destroy everything. I'm not keen on Zod though, because he's got very similar powers to Superman. I was thinking if Lex Luthor was the first one, that would be quite good, but since General Zod is from Krypton, then I guess it's alright. But, you know, he did survive that. If go see the movie, you'll see how he actually lives. It'll describe that. But, yeah, what else? Also, when it doesn't show Superman growing up, or Kal-El, which is what his real name is, it doesn't show Kal-El growing up. It jumps hard to get this out. Nervous, alright. It's first day back, lads. First day back. Come on, give me a break. It jumps straight to him being an adult. It doesn't like go through his cycle of going from a kid to an adult. It goes from he starts off as an adult pretty much, apart from on Krypton obviously, but we see him straight away as an adult, and they present his like past in flashbacks, and like how he's learned, like he can do all these powers. He finds out who he is. He finds the ship on a job he's doing. The first hour of the movie is a bit choppy, like he jumps from one place to another, but it's quite good. I didn't mind that a bit, but it wasn't that much. Since I went to see it in 3D, you may be asking, was the 3D any good? It was okay. I mean, 2D is, you know, that's fine. 3D, it depends really what movie it is. I mean, I went to see Thor in 3D when it was out, but that was, the 3D didn't really work for that movie. The 3D on Man of Steel worked in some places, but not all places. But yeah, out of 10, I'd say Man of Steel is around an 8, 7, 8, it's probably an 8 actually, because it is quite good of a movie. And that means that Superman movies will carry on, and they probably are going to make a sequel to this, because it ends on like an open ending, like you can see what will happen. What I was hoping for from Man of Steel was that they wouldn't do the, you know, with the glasses thing, you know, the Clark Kent, now I'm Superman, you know, Clark Kent, Superman thing. They do that right at the end when he goes to work in the Daily Planet, but yeah, so that pissed me off a bit, but nothing major to worry about because that is the Superman law. But sorry I haven't been uploading for quite a while. I have had my exams, and also I was supposed to upload last night, but I was playing a bit too much of this bad-ass game. Alright, this game is the best game I have ever played. Probably, if you have a PS3, because it's made by Naughty Dog and they do the Uncharted franchise, and they only do PS3 exclusives. If you have a PS3, get this game now. $37.99 for a new game. That's, well, around that's 38 quid. Normally they're £40, but this is just the best looking game. The best looking game. The best for cutscenes. The best for graphics. The best for everything. Really, it's just the dialogue between the characters. I know the dialogue isn't that important, but you just feel like you're there with them, and then when you're getting hunted down by the infected, just absolutely insane. That just get this game. If you have a PS3, get it, or if you don't have, or if you have an Xbox 360, get a PS3 and then buy this game. You don't need to buy anything else, just buy this game. So yeah, I will do a review on this game once I've completed the campaign, but the campaign is like 16 hours long at the longest, on like the hardest difficulty apparently, so I won't be doing that. I won't be doing a review for this. Maybe in a few days, because I finish campaigns quite quickly. But anyway, get this game if you have a PS3. Alright then, that's the end of the Man of Steel review and a bit of talk on The Last of Us there. But yeah, Man of Steel around an 8 out of 10. It wasn't perfect, but it was much better than the other 6 Superman movies. So yeah, please leave a comment down below for which movie you would like me to review next. Actually, my dad bought Forrest Gump today. That could be the next review I do, but still leave a comment down below. Give this video a like. If you are a Valentine, you can give it a dislike, I really don't care. But alright, so I'll see you guys in the near future with my next review.